Hey YouTube, time for a cabin update. So last time we ended up with, we had the wraparound porch pretty much complete, and this time we've got some walls. So let's go check out the progress. So the builders have worked 3 days this week, and we've got 3 exterior walls. They've got them all up at this east wall that has the chimney and the dining room bump out. And then they ended up framing the interior walls that are underneath the loft. That way they could go ahead and they could start putting the beams up for the loft floor. As we look under here, you can see the beams that they put. These are 4x8 beams, and on top of that is a 2x6 tongue and groove floor that they put on top of the beams. So they laid all these beams out on top of these walls. And then after they got the beams up there, we had to end up putting in the electrical. So to get the electrical in these beams for our light fixtures in all these rooms, so what we did is we took an auger bit and we drilled up through the center of the beam where we want our light fixture to be. And then we ended up taking a router with a 3/4 inch bit in it, and then we routed a slot all the way down the beam till we got to one of the walls. And then we came out the side of the beam and then down the wall, and it'll come down here to a light switch. And all this wiring will end up being hidden with the wall covering when the wall is finished. So after me and the wife got the electric in the beams, the builders came back and they started laying down this tongue and groove floor above. And it looks really nice. It ends up being the ceiling for down here. So when you look at this, you can see how the ceiling is going to look. And this is our master bedroom. How the ceiling is going to look in our master bedroom, and it's going to end up looking really nice. Here's a piece of the 2x6 tongue and groove that they're using for the loft floor, and this is also the ceiling for the rooms below. And you can see that this is a pretty hefty board, and it's got a nice chamfers on the edges, gives it a nice look. So right now they got plastic over the top of the loft, I think, to protect it if we get any rain tonight. I can tell that underneath the plastic they've started building and framing up the wall for the west side on top of the loft. And then down here, this right here is going to be the section of wood that goes all the way up to the peak and holds up the ridge beam at the top of the house. So this board here is going to set in the middle of this side and go all the way up to the peak. So to me it looks like they're getting ready to lay out the ridge beam so they can start putting out on roof rafters. So that may be one direction they're going next. It also looks like they're starting to look like they want to start framing up this east wall here. So stay tuned. In a few days, when more changes have happened, I'll try to put together another video. Thanks for watching.